Okay, so today we're going to talk about trills, and we're going to reach maybe a little bit of a limit with Musescore. I've just added a tempo marking to this because I wanted it to be a little bit slower. This will give us a chance to actually hear the trills. Now, we've got a few different types of trills. You'll notice that in the Krieger edition, we have just TR. So I'm going to select the note we want the trill on and click the TR. Now, you're going to hear something kind of wacky. So let's have a listen to it. So trills are typically played just kind of endlessly, just wobbling back and forth from the upper note to the indicated note until the next note arrives. So they tend to be sort of endless with like a lot of turns. This is not the intended sound. This is just more of a convention of how Baroque music was marked, and trills in different music means something different. Since that's not really the sound I like, I'm going to experiment with some of these other trill-like ornaments so we can see if we can get any useful variations. For example, let's see what the trill line looks like. I think this is going to be the same because the line is extending a bunch. So it's kind of waving a while. Right? So we get the exact same sound. I wonder what happens if I really shrink the trill line. Oh, well, that basically just disappeared. I'm trying to find some kind of happy medium. Yeah, so when I have shrunk the line, apparently that's not solving my problem. It's either crazy or it's nothing. So I'm going to get rid of that one too. Let's go back to our trills. Let's try, as a final option, the short trill. And I think this is going to be, just spoiler alert, the right sound. Ba-da-da-dum. So the only thing that I think I would change about this is it does kind of like a 3-note, where it would be more accurately interpreted as an A, G sharp, A, G, kind of like a 4-note trill. But it's closer. It actually sounds better than the original one. We can also, trills are not the only type of ornaments we have. We have all kinds of funky things. We've got turns, a bunch of ones I've never seen in piano music before. Basically, like the top 6 are the ones you're gonna see. So I'm just out of curiosity, let's see what some of these turns sound like. Whoa. It's kind of a weird little bump in there with the left hand E, but okay, I will keep on. Whoop, put that in the wrong spot. I'm just clicking the ornament marking on top of the notes. Yeah, so I mean, they go by pretty quickly. The short trill, what about a mordant? Mordants are kind of cool. Is that going to give us the right sound? Let's see. Not really. We're still hearing the 3-note sort of thing. I'm going to finish with, I don't know, let's see what this extra trembelement sounds like. That's actually, in a way, it's a little closer. It's a little too slow, but it's got the 1, 2, 3, 4, which is kind of what we're looking for. Anyways, the main purpose of this video is, yeah, you can click the button and you can click trill, and you can make it visually look like it's supposed to look in the music. But conventions with trills and ornaments are highly specific to era and composers, so they're not always going to sound the way you want them to sound. If you want to have the TR marking just like the original music, but you don't want to have the blah, 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 crazy sound that provides, you can, in the properties, if you select highlight in blue TR, and in properties in the left tab, deselect play, you're not going to hear it anymore. So you get the benefit of the visual element without actually it coming through in the playback, which I think is pretty nice. If I were to do this, I would do it probably like that. I might also swap for the short trill, because the short trill was pretty close, I think, to the effect that we're going for. Anyways, trills, a little bit complicated, doesn't always map over 1-to-1, but we can still get the visual effect that we want with them.